Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that each and every one of you is here. So today we are doing a star spread. And we are using the Yule Oracle. So it illuminates an obstacle and gives, Selenite, and gives some insight into an obstacle that you are facing at this time. And this is a collective reading, so with that, use your discernment and take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else to appreciate. All right, so let's see. All right, Spirit, taking a step aside. And what does the collective need to know about this obstacle? Oh, yeah. This one doesn't like to jump. Try it again. Jump. No. Do the 5 piles. 5 piles after this full shuffle. Okay. Okay. And do 5 piles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. So, lay them out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So the first card is what obstacles you are facing right now. And the card that came out is Chills, which is the number 5. Upon my flesh within thy bones quivers a crawling, frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. Alright, there's the card. Okay. Let's see. So it says your body is an intelligent being providing you with warning signs when you are in danger. Chills are one of these signs and they warn you to seek shelter and warmth so you do not freeze. Just like the body, your soul provides you with warning signs in the form of your intuition or the gut feeling that tells you something isn't right. Sacred soul, your awareness is needed now. You may be heading into a situation that can be avoided. There are red flags and clues that you have been ignoring. You may have felt the creepy feeling that something is off, but without proof, your ego tries to convince you your feelings are misguided or premature. Do not dismiss what you feel. There is still time to seek shelter from the cold before getting caught at night in the snow. Okay, so there's an obstacle in your path right now that you've been getting intuitive nudges about. Let's get some more insight, Spirit. What limiting beliefs or low vibrations are blocking you at this time? We've got poinsettia. Okay. Number 27. You have pulled poinsettia because your hardships, mistakes, and shortcomings are your beauty in the darkness. You may feel called to hide them for a time or they will slowly morph into something new. When they are finally free to come to light, you will find your mistakes are stunning representations of your strength and determination to succeed despite your past. But these parts of you cannot come to light without your help. They must be recovered if they are ever to be admired in the light. The process is called shadow work, and when you are brave enough to enter the darkness, you will return wholly transformed. You are being guided to seek out your hidden parts. You may think others will judge you for things you've done. That is a natural feeling to have, but know this. Those parts have made you who you are. They give you character where others are hollow, and they've taught you lessons that have contributed to your growth. There is still so much to learn from these parts. Okay. So some limiting beliefs about... Maybe there's some parts of yourself that you're still denying and that you're not fully allowing yourself to own. And so that could be what's blocking you at this time, is by not acknowledging those things or those times in life when we may have done something we're not as proud of. By denying that and trying to box it off and keep it hidden, it creates a fragment, basically. And so by keeping it separate and not allowing it to be part of the whole being, it's blocking some form of healing at this time. How can you overcome these obstacles? We've got gatherings. Okay, so there's the card. All right. This card invites you to spend time with your community. Call on your friends and family or go out and build new relationships. Receiving this card is also a strong sign that 2 is better than 1. Partnerships are favored. 2 or more people will bring a much stronger chance of success for your situation. Additionally, this card tends to come to a reading when large gatherings, such as weddings and births, are imminent. This message is even more significant if you have also pulled the Merriment card. Okay. So you can overcome some of these obstacles by, getting back out there, basically. Connecting with friends, with family. Maybe find like a networking group of some sort. And that will help. That will help you integrate some of these fragmented pieces. Okay. How can you overcome your limiting beliefs or low vibrations? We've got the Crone. All right. So, pulling Crone is a sign to seek guidance from someone more experienced. Your situation may need another party to act as a mediator or to help you see things from an unbiased point of view. It is likely to be a woman or someone with a womanly quality who will help you. This person can be a family member, but may also be someone who is not related, but feels like a mother, grandmother, or sister. Just remember, wisdom deserves respect and humility. When seeking knowledge, be willing to consider that you're seeking help because you do not know all of the answers. Okay, so seeking out a mentor or a guide of some sort will help you move through these. Will help you overcome these limiting beliefs, and then probably also help integrate some of the shadow. Okay, it says, what can you do to keep your vibration high? We've got number 36, the Star. You have pulled the Star in this reading to remind you to trust in your inner knowing. Your soul knows. It knows what you need, and it knows what to avoid. It knows when something doesn't feel right and when you're on the right path. Believe in your ability to understand what is right even when you're unsure of your destination. You already know what you need at this moment. Keep following your inner North Star and you will find your way to your purpose. Okay. So there's 2 cards that came out that's really talking about intuition. So at this time, what you could be doing is ignoring your intuition because you're maybe going through a situation where that's the only thing that is telling you to do something or not to do something. And when we're in those situations, that can be very, very difficult, because if everybody around us is telling us not to do something, or there's no logical reason why we shouldn't do it, but our intuition is saying yes. So if everybody else is saying no, and the logical angle of the situation would be a no, and yet your intuition is saying yes, it's a difficult thing to be in, because what you're doing is you're going against logic, you're going against the grain. And what you will find is, by listening to that inner nudge, that inner intuition, that is always right for you. And there is, a little bit of an air of caution here. So if you have done some work on listening to your gut feelings, and you have a good relationship with your intuition, then definitely follow it. If you haven't, and it's been some time since you've listened to your intuition and your gut blindly, basically, an air of caution here, because especially when there's trauma and unhealed wounds, what can happen is sometimes fear will feel like intuition. And so it may be in your best interest at this point to kind of research how you can discern the difference between the two, because they do both sit in the solar plexus area, and they're different, but they can feel similar if you're not used to discerning the difference between the two. So that's just kind of a word of caution for, a few of you. There's another group of the collective here that has learned how to listen to their intuition. And for those of you, what I'm picking up is you're in the situation where your intuition is guiding you to do something, and everything else around you is guiding you to do something different. And the message here is to follow your intuition. So, go against the grain, be brave, listen to your intuition. It will work out for you. It can be very stressful to be in that position, and trust me, I know, I've totally been there, when everything else is like, you probably shouldn't do that, and then my intuition was like, but I know this is for me, and this is what I need to do, basically. This is in my highest good. And then I do it, it works out. So just, this is your message, this is your sign that you've asked for. Keep going, listen to your intuition, you're on the right track, your intuition is correct, and keep up the good work. It's not always easy to be in that position where you're listening to your intuition and people are looking at you like you're kind of crazy a little bit. But it will all make sense later. So just keep following your intuition. It's on point. And this, you've done the work to know and understand that your intuition is guiding you where your soul knows you want to go, for your highest good, for your highest timeline. So just know that, and I wish you the best on this journey. Again, it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. And just remember, the universe is always working out for you. All right. Well, I hope that this helped. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't yet and you would like to hear more messages from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free. And I will see you on the next message. And also feel free to drop me a comment below if this did resonate, or if you want to give me a little more insight on what's going on with you. I love to read your guys' comments and respond and talk to you guys and get to know you more. So thank you so much. I will see you on the next reading. Bye.